Hello everyone and welcome back. Recently the phrase self-care has become very trendy, but it seems that nowadays the most popular form of self-care is sitting in front of a TV with a face mask on and a glass of wine in hand. While it certainly is a way to relax, self-care is not a one-time effort. It is something that, in my opinion, we should adopt as a daily habit and recognize it as a priority in our lives. Self-care strategies include regular exercise, deep breathing and meditation, a well-balanced diet, and slowing down. For most of us, the need to improve our self-care stems from an increased level of stress. After I became more and more interested in the slow and simple living as a lifestyle, I started making an effort to care for myself and for my mental and physical well-being. For example, baking has become almost a type of meditation for me. I never start baking when I know that there are other pressing responsibilities that need to be taken care of. So when I do decide to spend an hour in the kitchen, I make sure that I have nowhere else to be and I can fully focus on the process without interruptions and distractions. Seeking an impartial view of your life is one of these newly formed habits. For me personally, if something is on my mind and it causes a great deal of stress, I share and discuss the problem with my family. The idea here is that we might be able to see something more clearly if we discuss it with someone other than if we were to only reflect on our own. And normalizing feedback gives us some degree of comfort and a path to use to move forward. Avoiding a toxic environment is another trick that I've consciously started to use. Most of us have been in situations where we kept toxic people around for an unruly amount of time because of guilt associated with ending that relationship, or on the other side of the spectrum, fear. Fear of being alone and unwanted. Remember that we are the average of the company we keep, so a stressful external environment seeps into our internal struggles and amplifies them to the point where stress and anxiety may become too difficult to suppress. Ending relationships that do not serve me and avoiding a toxic environment, whether it is at work or in my personal life, are the rules that have improved the quality of my life over time. Being grateful for what we have and shifting our mindset to look at a glass half full is another strategy that I have recently adopted. This does not come naturally. This is a struggle and a daily one for that matter. To implement this approach, I have to be cognizant of my own thoughts. The biggest challenge is to catch myself when my mind starts going on its usual path of using one negative event or thought, and it uses it to open a Pandora's box. I've become better at being aware of the triggering situations or people and knowing when I have to either remove myself from them or to simply acknowledge that there is a bigger picture I need to keep in mind and that everything will be okay. Lastly, one of my favorite methods of self-care are my hobbies and passions. I'm a very creative person, and it brings me so much joy to express myself via painting or creating videos. Not only is it a way to pass time in a very enjoyable way, but it also helps me focus on things that are bigger than my worries or those things that cause stress or negativity. If we try to fill our days with the things that bring us positive emotions, I can guarantee that this effort will not be in vain. Do what is beautiful. I hope you enjoy this video. I would love to learn how you practice self-care and ways you find useful to de-stress. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by subscribing and turning on video notifications for more weekly content. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching and take care.